Guys, I've been out here cutting grass, weed eating. It's actually 82 degrees in my barn right now. And if it's that hot in here, this is a block barn. It's even hotter outside. But I want to let you guys know something. It's something I don't understand. Maybe some of you can explain it to me. My granddaughter's disabled. At, when she was born, we were lucky either one of her or the mother survived, but they both did. My granddaughter has cerebral palsy, and she also has seizures, and they've got her on medications and stuff. She doesn't walk. She has a small vocabulary, but we can talk. She can talk back and forth to us. She also uses sign language. She used that before she could even say all the words she could say today. Um, what I don't understand is why in America, 2024, why there are so many children that are born today with major health problems. Why these children, and because there's so many of them, why are they forced to go to school with children that do not have these same problems? My granddaughter and her family lives in Pennsylvania. My son, my daughter-in-law, my granddaughter, they live in Pennsylvania. They don't have a school that can deal with the problems that my granddaughter has. So she's got to go to a regular kindergarten. They have to have people that can deal with somebody who cannot walk, cannot talk, has a small vocabulary, and they are supposed, because of her medical problems, they're supposed to be able to deal with medical situations. Folks, America is giving everything to these people that are here illegally: housing, health care, money. The right to vote in some states. We don't even know. These people ain't never helped, as far as we know. They are not here to help, as far as we know, because they came in illegally. We know nothing about them. They rushed the border and basically come across. The president and his vice president allowed this to happen for the last 4 years. Millions and millions, because they're hoping to be able to use them as voters. They know no Americans want to vote for them anymore. None. Except the ignorant college graduates from Gen Z, Alpha, Gen Alpha, the last couple of generations. Oh my goodness. They're so gone, it's going to take decades to get past the damages that the government and the education system has done to them. Folks, we give more money to everything going on outside the country than we give to what's going on inside the country. That's a fact. We're still giving money for places to be blown apart so that we can pay to have them rebuilt after the wars are over. These other countries ain't going to pay for it. America will. Now, how do you figure America has all this money? They don't. The fact that you're still paying income taxes is to keep the illusion going that we as citizens are paying for what the government does. That's a lie. The government don't get money from our money that they tax. All you people that are paying income taxes, you're the ones that's making those guys in D.C. millionaires, multi-millionaires, hundreds of millionaires, in some cases billionaires. Because the money they use to run our government, they don't get it from you. They get it from the Federal Reserve. And you're responsible for it at a high interest rate. That's a fact. The money they collect off of federal income taxes, that doesn't pay anything compared to what they're giving to Ukraine, the Middle East, and all the other countries that they back. Europe, all of them. That money comes from the Federal Reserve. And the Federal Reserve loans the money to the federal government at a high interest rate. But they don't even have any. The Federal Reserve doesn't even have any money, folks. They just print the money. That's where inflation comes in. The more money they print, the less it's worth once it hits your pocket. Come on, you guys should have been taught this in high school. And if you haven't, you better rethink everything else they taught you in high school. And if you went to college and you still think they landed on the moon, your parents, if they paid for it, should sue the school you went to college at. And if you can't define a woman, I think abortion should be held until you are asked what a woman is and you can't define it. Then I'll agree with an abortion at that point. That's a fact. Guys, if you think all this stuff is okay, our children should be taken care of like they are kings and queens. No, I don't mean kings and queens, but they should be. We have to protect them because one day they're going to be in charge. And that'll be when you're old. Make no mistake, the way you raise your children is going to be the way they raise you when they take over things. How you want it to be. God loves you. I love you. All I can tell you is seek Jesus. And baby killers, mommies, and doctors who like to kill babies, there ain't no God blessing you. There ain't nothing going to bless you that's from God. if that's what you're doing. And if you're rooting for a team to win so that can be a free-for-all, I don't know what to tell you. I think you're so far from God that telling you to seek Jesus ain't going to do any good for you. I think you already have the reprobate mind. But God loves you, and he can give grace to anyone. You just have to seek him. At least seek his son, or you have no chance. Love you guys.